Hey, it's James Raby. We have to say something here, but I don't want to say much. Thanks for listening to the Y105 FM Early Morning Show, Radio On Demand podcast. Love you. Rain is coming in tomorrow. It's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. I'm James Raby. Thanks for being here this morning. Candace left her I got paid to do nothing voicemail on the Y105 FM app.
My dad owned rentals, and so basically he would pay me to paint and do maintenance type stuff, but then I would hire my friends and still get paid. I don't know if he cared or found out.
That's a great scam because he probably wouldn't care. Hey, the work got done. That's what mattered. It's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. This is coming up because New York Post had a story about a former publishing executive in Japan renting himself out to, quote, do nothing. Soji Marumoto says he got paid $71 an hour to spend time with lonely people. Well, I don't think that's really getting paid to do nothing. I mean, yeah, you're sitting with them and you're being with them, chit-chatting and stuff, so it's not like you're breaking rocks in the hot sun. But I do think that people that are lonely, you're offering a valuable service to them. So, however, on Wheel of Fortune, I don't know if you noticed, Vanna White no longer even has to touch any letters or anything to make the whole letterboard light up. Now that's literally getting paid to do nothing. And quite frankly, good for her, right? Hey, Susie, what was your last job?
My last job, I was a QC, so I did quality control, but I wasn't allowed to even wipe a scuff off of a unit with like a microfiber rag or anything, and I could get fired. So I literally walked around all day, looked at the units, and told other people to fix stuff.
Nice.
I'm very much I want to help make things go quicker kind of person. So I actually left because I was like, this isn't worth it, yada, yada. But yeah, I've now learned it paid pretty good for what I did.
Yeah? Oh my gosh. Although not being challenged is actually a thing, but walking around and telling people, hey, this needs to be fixed could be the dream job for some people I dated. Woof. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. If you have a story about someone getting paid to do nothing, maybe it's you even, you tell me about it just by hitting the little voicemail button on the Y105 FM app.
Kids back in school, and that means one thing. Okay.
Plenty that we leave in the drawer from our childhood. How about you? You got a story to tell. I would love to hear it in a voicemail on the Y105 FM app. Just tap the little phone deal. In a voicemail she left on the Y105 FM app, Lisa said she shaved her face before school pictures.
I was in third grade, and my mom plucked her eyebrows. And I wanted to be like my mom, but I didn't know what she used, to pluck her eyebrows. So I shaved my eyebrows while I was in the shower, got out, hid, because I saw what I did, and my mom found me. And then she cut my hair to where it looked like I had a mushroom cut to hide my eyebrows. So not only did I lose my eyebrows, but I lost a lot of hair.
Yep.
So yeah, it was anybody that I find that has that yearbook, I stub myself out of the picture.
Oh, that is awesome. If your hair covers it, I mean, it has to be a pretty awful looking cut, right? The mushroom deal. But at least your mom had a solution. She had a solution. I bet she had a hot glue gun handy 90% of the time. That is pretty flippin' awesome. I chatted a little bit with her to find out more, and it turned out her mom actually drew on eyebrows and then thought, that doesn't look right. That's when she cut the hair to make it go. Oh, that is so good. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. And Angie's voicemail it's just a whole mood.
Well, let me just start with, all of my school pictures were embarrassing, especially elementary school. But I think it's either 4th or 5th grade. I don't remember which one. But I have really, my hair is so curly, it is untamable. And it looked really nice when it was wet. And there was this boy I really liked, and I wanted to impress him for picture day. So I caked my face full of makeup, did my hair all nice and everything. Well, I had to walk to school. It was raining. So my mascara, my eyeliner, everything was just running down my face. I mean, seriously, I looked like something from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It was horrible. And, of course, this is a picture that, my family still has posted on their walls, and it was not a good time. And I'm pretty sure I had either bright red or bright pink lipstick on that I stole from my mom.
Nice.
I looked like an 80s rock band, but not in a good way.
The hair bands! Well done. It is Y105 FM's early morning show. Victims of a plane crash yesterday were both from Rochester in the Y105 FM early morning show News Minute next. It's the Y105 FM First Freeze. The victims of a plane crash Tuesday were both from Rochester. Good morning, I'm James Raby. This is the Y105 FM Early Morning Show News Minute. 28-year-old John Zeman and 20-year-old Ethan Smith were on a training flight when the single-engine plane crashed in a field about a half-mile west of Red Wing Regional Airport around 1:30 p.m. See maps and photos and be surprised when you find out that Red Wing Airport is not in Red Wing or even in Minnesota on the Y105 FM app. Also on our app this morning, trial starting for alleged Albert Lee sniper. New Rochester address for recently released level 3 offender, and Minnesota Care premiums reduced through 2025. And the rabies shot. An Australian doughhead recently stole a $1,349 ukulele from a music store. The man was caught on camera shoving the ukulele down his pants. His accomplices also stole a banjo and several harmonicas. No one's sure how they orchestrated the theft. Y105 FM weather for today. Oh my gosh, we got a beautiful day ahead. Sunny and 85, a perfect day for walking to work. Clouds and 64 tonight. And then tomorrow, sun for a while, but then a chance of thunderstorms after 1 o'clock. A high should be 76 on, oh my gosh, Friday already. Son of a motherless goat. Anyway, again for today, sunny and 85. It is 65 at 7:39, and you're listening to the Y105 FM Early Morning Show. Coming up in just about 12 minutes, a note on Spotted In Rochester will make you smile in the most bittersweet way when a FedEx guy, a driver, opens up about his best day and his worst day ever. Yeah, I kind of had a crush on Mariah Carey, too. Still do. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. I'm James Raby. Thanks for being here this morning. Going to be a beautiful day, and it is time for a bittersweet story from a FedEx driver. I found this on Spotted in Rochester. Oh, my gosh. He says, "Hi, everyone. I'm a FedEx driver in town, and I just want to thank this family for this note, letting me know one of my little buddies had passed. It made my day as well as wrecked my day." Here's what the note said that was left for him on his route. "Thanks for the puppy treats and for always trying to make friends with Trident. I'm sorry he only showed his grumpy side and not the big lug he was. Unfortunately, he unexpectedly got sick and was found to have cancer, untreatable. We didn't want to prolong his suffering, and he passed on the 27th. Thanks again for being so nice to him, and hopefully our next will give you more licks than barks." First of all, just making sure that the FedEx driver knows about that, your regular delivery person, that's awesome. That is awesome. And this guy, for always trying to make friends, he goes on to say, "That made my day as well as wrecked my day. I'm so sorry for your loss. He was like feeding a shark, but he was a very good boy. I can't wait to meet the next one, and I'll always have treats and time for the pups on my route." That's bittersweet, right? That's nice and sweet and sad and all that stuff. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. Coming up, we're going to kick off the 8 a.m. All Music Hour. It's the Y105 FM First Free. Norman's Romeo and Juliet. Well, that song by Halsey is from an album by her back in 2017 that was really influenced by that Romeo and Juliet. She's kind of taken on Leonardo DiCaprio's role. Oh, Romeo, get out of here. My dad's going to just pop you, man. He'll pop a cap in your dome. All right, anyway, it's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show, and right now on the Y105 FM app, you're going to find a story about how to keep men from peeing on the toilet seat. And you think, well, okay, they'll lift the toilet seat, but then they're going to pee on that. Well, yeah, right. It's absolutely true. It happens all the time. Little or big, when your sons are learning to pee, that's the time. That's the time to really step it up a notch and use my patented method to guarantee you will not have that stink of urine in the bathroom. And what is my patented method? Well, there is a free tutorial on the Y105 FM app that lays it out for you. Everything. It tells you how it has to happen, what you have to do specifically, the one-step method that will change your world. And maybe if enough people do it, enough parents do it, and I need every parent in the world to do this, then real change will happen. Your bathroom will not stink like a lousy locker room full of people with no aim. It'll smell okay. You won't be cleaning pee off the walls. Here's what you do. You never teach them to pee standing up. When they're old enough to use a urinal at a restroom, then fine. Then you can say, okay, here's another way to do it. But you make them sit from the very beginning for everything. And everyone in the house has to be in on this because little kids see other people standing up to do it, and whoop, it's all out the world. It's just the truth. You got to teach them to sit down. Teach them to sit down. And you know what? If you need little help getting this conversation started, just go to Y105FM's app and tap on my story and share it with the people in your life with penises that need to know this information. And you could say, okay, well, if you're not going to sit down, then you are going to be washing the bathroom every single day. And that, I think, is a fine rule to make because you're not the one making it stank. Now, I'm not saying this absolves anyone from the vanity counter space issue. That's a whole different thing. You got to work that out on your own. I have no insight on that. But as a dude that hates cleaning bathrooms, I figured this out early in life. If you sit down every opportunity you get, not only do you have a nice rest, but you also don't have as much to clean up every single day. You're welcome. And I mean it. There's a story on the Y105FM app. I've updated all the information you need. Please share it. I think it would be hilarious if I could get on the Town Square Media Nationals top 11 list with a story about how to keep men from peeing on the toilet seat. That would be literally a dream come true. It's Y105FM's Early Morning Show.
Here's what you missed on the Early Morning Show.
Y105FM's Early Morning Show. Hi, I'm James Raby. Maybe just a little bit too much coffee this morning, so I will try to at least enunciate, if not slow down. I will try to slow down just a little bit. It really is good coffee this morning. It's Y105FM's Early Morning Show. My name is James Raby. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you hanging out with me each morning. And I put out the Goodhue County Sheriff's Office Weekly Report Top 5 on Wednesday, I think it was. It's just the best stories. And a few of them are rabies shots, straight out. It's just a report that the Goodhue County Sheriff's Office puts out each week. Like this is from Hay Creek Township. Report of a drone that flies over the reporting party's house every morning. The reporting party wants to know if he can shoot it out of the sky. The answer is no. No, you can't shoot someone else's drone out of the sky. From Welch, a report of suspicious activity was made about a male holding a sign that the caller said was disturbing. The suspicious male was located and the sign was deemed to be not disturbing. Oh, and then we got they do a really bad goat joke every single week. Why? Because they do, and it's awesome. Why are goats from France more musical than ones from America? They have French horns. And finally, a tip from a concerned citizen about a possibly impaired driver led to the deputy following the vehicle. The driver was unable to maintain his lane, stopped for a stop sign with most of his vehicle into the intersection. His BRAC, I only know BAC, but whatever, came back at .35. The legal limit's .08. He was arrested and charged with third-degree DWI. .35. Wow. You get a rabies shot. But I also hope that you'll find help because that's a serious drinking problem, and I know that your life can be better. It is Y105FM's Early News from... Hey, it's James Raby. Thank you so much for listening to the Y105FM Early Morning Show Radio On Demand podcast. I hope you'll subscribe and tune in Monday through Friday between 6 and 10 for more fun than you can shake a stick at.